Growing up in rural Alabama, 50 miles from Montgomery, I didn't like what I saw, and we had to change that.
We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
He fought until the very end. That was my big brother.
John Lewis's legacy will be that he transformed America and made it a better place.
To all of the young people, you must get out there and push and pull and make America what America should be.
I needed to come out and show how much we loved him and how much he'll be missed.
Generations from now, when parents teach their children what is meant by courage, the story of John Lewis will come to mind.
You too can help change our country. You can help change the world.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Aisha Howard. Tonight, we look back at the life and career of a civil rights icon, American hero, John Lewis. Since word of Lewis's death, the location of this mural on Auburn Avenue has really turned into a makeshift memorial to honor his legacy. Many have come to find comfort at his towering image. Some never met him, while others knew him well.
I had the rare privilege of watching one of the transformative figures of the 20th century help to change America. He bent the arc of history, and that's so rare that someone could give his life for a struggle. I believe that when history is written, it will record John Lewis with Mandela and King and Gandhi as one of the great transformative figures of the 20th century.
Congressman Lewis's legacy is one of inspiration and leadership, and it's that leadership that is needed more today than ever before. Hope Ford talked to two young leaders and activists willing to pick up the torch and continuing to make good trouble.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Congressman Lewis once said Rosa Parks and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. helped shape him. But from age 15 on, Lewis would use his actions and his words to inspire, influence, and guide others.
He's someone that, since I was a little girl, I just have always looked up to him.
Hannah Gebrselassie is one of many activists continuing to lead protests in Atlanta. Here, just 3 weeks before Lewis died, she watched her idol go into the Gold Dome as they protested outside the Capitol.
He was almost giving us his blessing. I'll never forget that moment.
When their protest moved inside, she had the chance to show Lewis her appreciation.
Thank you, Representative John Lewis. Thank you.
Not realizing it would be the last time she saw him.
He fought until his final weeks. If it were not for them, I would not be here today. Many of us would not be here today. They fought so that we could exist.
And as the memorial grows below civil rights leaders of the past, current president of the Georgia NAACP, Reverend James Woodall, remembers celebrating the icon's 80th birthday in February.
Just simply waltzed around the room and he danced with a few people, and he just had nothing but joy on his face and love in his heart. And that's really the man he was. He just simply was a humble servant.
Lewis's pursuit of justice left a playbook for young leaders like 26-year-old Woodall.
To stand up, to speak out, and to show up and show out in ways that we knew to be necessary.
Lewis's death in this moment and during this movement is a mix of heartbreak and motivation.
We do mourn, but we also recommit to doing justice, to loving mercy, to walking humbly, and to doing it in a way that lifts up all people.
We know the words, and we know them well. And young justice advocates say they'll honor Lewis by continuing to make good trouble.
They brought us here, and now it's time for us to take it even further.
Thank you, Representative John Lewis. Thank you.